Hello and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and this is a quick video going over the new update for Fallout 76. Normally I would be just like in-game moving around and show you some stuff, but the servers are actually going through maintenance right now, so I'm just leaving it on the main screen for a moment. And I'm getting the patch notes here off the falloutbethesda.net. I don't normally get them off here, but so they give a lot more in-depth information, but then I have been told before that sometimes they do like to be sneaky and hide away what they're actually doing. So I'll quickly see if I can find them on a different website first, just in case, because I don't want to risk getting patch notes that they've decided to, you know, withhold certain bits of information. This is all just says oh, is this the one we're after? Is this for? So this update actually came out today, in case you're wondering. I'm on the Xbox, and for Xbox the update was just shy of 10 gigabytes. What was it? It was 9.6 or something like that. So, you know, so very much basically. Alright, we'll have to do the Bethesda.net ones. So there might be some secret things they've changed, tweaked to make spending money seem preferable, and obviously they're not going to tell us on here. I'll go over the highlights and then I will go through the in-depth of each one. So, ally customization. Give your allies stylish new looks by sharing your wardrobe with them using the new option to customize their outfits. Hunt for the treasure hunter. Mole miners have discovered treasure in the Ash Heap. Starting May 21st, hunt them down to claim their loot for yourself during a limited time event. What was this? Fastnatch Parade, not sure what that is, what that means. By popular demand, this seasonal event is returning for a full week starting May 25th, and there are plenty of new Fastnatch masks up for grabs. Item naming updates. We've made improvements to the way your weapons and armors are automatically named when you apply new mods and skins. Very nice. Backpack updates. Changing your backpack's appearance is now as simple as applying a skin, and you can now apply them to small backpacks too. NW in brackets. New time challenges. Unlock new cosmetic rewards by completing limited time challenges in Nuclear Winter from May 19th till June the 11th. What's this? Download size. Today's update will be 10.7 gig for Xbox. Mine wasn't 10, mine was 9. That's a bit weird. Maybe I'm missing out on something. So what we got here? Customize your allies. Starting today, you can now share your wardrobe. Ah yeah, we went over that bit. When interacting with an ally in your camp, a new customize option will now appear that you can use to change their clothing, outfits, headwear, costumes, armor. If you can wear it, then so can your ally. Sorry. The only current exceptions are power armor and weapons, of course, the things you'd want to give them. Anything you dress your ally in is purely cosmetic. They will not receive any buffs or bonuses from the appeal they wear. That's a bit weird. Additionally, when viewing another player's ally, its name will be adjacent to include the name of the camp owner, e.g. so and so's ally. So it'd be like Sarge 4268's ally is what they put on there. Please note that scrapping an ally station will revert the ally to their default outfit. Allies will also appear to be in their default outfit if they are in an instance. With you. Oh right, I guess that's a cutscene they mean there. So what is this? Scrapping an ally station. So you have to actually get a station in your camp to do all this sort of stuff then. Mole miners are searching for riches under Appalachia. You can hunt them down to claim their loot for yourself in a new series of limited time Hunt for the Treasure Hunter event introduced with update 19. Use your keen tracking senses to hunt down treasure hunter mole miners to collect their Mole Miner Pills. Piles? It's like pails, obviously. Which contain all of the loot they have been hoarding. Treasure hunter mole miners are legendary creatures, and you will hear them when they are nearby. Alright then, so they make some sort of... they have a tell. Treasure hunter mole miners can drop rewards from 1 to 3 different tiers. Dusty mole miner pails, which is low. Mole miner pails, medium, and ornate mole miner pails, which is high. So I guess low, medium, high in terms of power, because obviously ornate sounds a lot more fancy. The higher, it's the quality, the low, medium, and high quality. The higher quality the pail, the better chance of rare loot, including outfits. Right, so they drop a box, so they drop a loot box essentially. Including outfits, mounted head plans, a new backpack plan, and marine armor helmet plan. Not the rest of the armor though. Pails can be traded and sold to other players, but not to NPC wanderers or vendors even. Craft your own fucking hell, these words are tripping me up today. Craft your own mole miner pails. While a treasure hunter event is live, vendors around Appalachia will sell empty mole miner. I'm just going to call them pails. I'm not saying mole miner because I'm fucking fumbling it every time. In exchange for caps, use empty pails along with a few additional materials to craft full pails of low, medium, or high quality. You can give or sell crafted pails to other players or keep them for yourself. Head to the Ash Heap on May 21st. The first hunt for the Treasure Hunter event will take from the 21st to the 25th in the Ash Heap region of Appalachia. Future Hunt for Treasure Hunter events will each occur in different regions. So the parade here, starting next week, you can travel to Helvetia to take part in the seasonal event by helping the local Protectrons prepare for the town's annual celebration and parade. Help the bots by hanging decorations, gathering ingredients for a feast, or playing musical instruments, among other activities, before the timer expires. If you and your event mates complete the preparations in time, the bots will line up at the center of town to begin the parade. Successfully guide the marchers to the end of the parade route and you will be rewarded with loot. The more marchers who survive, the higher your chance of rare loot, which may include themed camp plans and a chance to earn a fancy Fastnotch mask. We've added a number of festive new masks this year and adjusted their drop rates following community feedback. While some are still less common than others, they should drop more often this time. So they've made them a bit easier to get, but there are still ones that drop at a lower rate. You can also trade your masks to other players if you wish. The parade will begin every hour at the top of the hour, starting on May 25th. The event will last a full week and you'll have plenty of chances to join in the celebration. Design updates. Automatic item name improvements. This update, we've improved how the game automatically updates your weapons and armor based on their mods, legendary attributes, and atomic shop paints. Going forward, automatically generated names will appear in a much more consistent order, and they will be reliably included as an item's main attribute. Alright. Additionally, atomic shop paint and skin names no longer overwrite the item's primary legendary effect name. Alright, that's useful as well. Items should now generally follow this naming convention. Primary legendary attribute name plus atomic shop skin name or cosmetic name plus mod name plus weapon name. Right, okay. If you have a legendary Gatling gun with the Black Knight paint and a prime revolver, for example, its automatically generated name should now be Anti-Armor Black Knight Prime Gatling Gun. That does sound pretty cool, to be fair. Keep in mind that you can still give your items custom names which will override their automatically generated names. Please note, given the many combinations that are possible through all the different mods, legendary effects, atomic shot paints and item types, there may be cases where new items appear incorrect. For example, certain elements may appear out of order or might be missing from the name. These are visual issues and all your mods should still function correctly. Please let us know if you spot any naming bugs on your gear after today and we will squash them. So this is about the backpacks now. We've improved backpack customization so that you can now apply different appearances to your backpacks as skins. No more crafting required. Head to an armor workbench and use the modify menu to swap the appearance of your existing backpack with any skins you've unlocked through quests, events or atomic shop. Skins can now be applied to a small backpack as well as those who have not yet unlocked the normal backpack plan by completing the Order of the Tadpole quest. You can apply skins to your existing backpacks as well as any new ones you craft. Art and animation. Barbecue grills. Get hungry! Why would you want to get hungry? You die of starvation in this game. Well, you don't die, you lose tons of health though. When using a barbecue grill, your character will now appear to flip and grill some tasty steaks. Alright. Grognak's Throne. We've added a new animation when you... Oh, that will play when sitting on Grognak's Throne, so that you can survey the land with the royal confidence. Alright. Liberty Prime Power Armor. If you're a strong silent type, you may be pleased to know that we've added an alternate version of the Liberty Prime Power Armor helmet that will not play the voice lines while you're wearing it. That's good. Players who own the Liberty Prime Power Armor can now craft a silent version of the helmet at a Power Armor station. Alright, so now we got the nuclear winter stuff. Limited time survivors challenges unlock themed cosmetics. We've added 8 nuclear winter challenges that you can complete to earn new survivors themed cosmetics rewards starting today and lasting until 7 PM ET on June 11th. One new challenge will appear in the character challenge menu every day until all 8 are available, and they will remain available until the end of the event. You can earn the first reward with 150 Overseer XP and the last with 2,500 Overseer XP. All others will each require 2,000 experience. Overseer experience you earn will roll over from one challenge to the next, but they must be completed one at a time and in order. Alright. As you complete each challenge, you'll be able to claim new theme rewards like the furniture for your camp, survivors denim and ghillie suit outfits, as well as skins for Nuclear Winter's newest weapons, the bow, cattle prod and Gauss shotgun. You can learn more about this event directly from Zach and preview the weapons by reading the latest Zach or Zaz, whatever it is, transmission article on Fallout.com. New items, new weapons, the bow, cattle prod and the Gauss shotgun have been added and tuned for combat in Nuclear Winter matches. Find them in supply crates as you scavenge for gear. Right, so we've got bug fixes, art and animation. Animations. Dying while playing an instrument no longer causes the instrument to become invisible after respawning. We got some animations, and if it changes, then I'll tell you. If I don't say something like animation, lighting or textures, which those are coming up, it means it's still on the same thing. Fixed an issue that could cause the Overseer to slide out of her chair before standing. Fixed a rare issue that could cause the player to fall through the world during character creation. Lighting. Optimized the lighting inside the Overseer's house and the Wayward to address performance issues. Textures. The clandestine Gauss pistol skin now appears correct when applied to the drum magazine mod. Camp and workshop. Allies no longer sometimes attack the player's other camp objects and turrets. Build. Moving camp locations now correctly closes the build menu for teammates who had it open while in the original build area. My bad. Collection station. The Communist Collectron will now find propaganda flyers left often while scavenging. Display cases. Assigning an item to the display case no longer sometimes prevents the player from crafting other items of the same type. Exploit. Addresses a duplication exploit related to camp objects. Addresses a camp budget exploit. Well, that's just mean. People need budgets. Lights. Light bulbs no longer consume more camp budget than intended. The klaxon wall light can no longer be turned on if it is not connected to a power station. Locks. Locked objects in players' camps now better indicate to players who do not own them that they will become wanted if they pick the lock. Trees can now be placed on a wider variety of terrain types. Turrets addressed an issue that could cause camp turrets to attack each other. That's why mine were always destroyed. Workbenches. If players can now correctly use workbenches immediately... Players can now correctly use workbenches immediately after an NPC has used them. Exiting a power armor station no longer sometimes causes the controls to temporarily lock up. Right, we've got combat. Stealth. Receiving stealth from multiple sources at once, like the Escape Artist perk card, Stealth Boys, Chameleon armor, etc., no longer causes enemies to instantly detect the player. That's some really weird bugs. VATS. Changing the body part selection in VATS while using charge weapons like a bow or ghost weapon no longer causes the next shot to hit the previously selected body part. Enemies, it just keeps going. Blood Eagles no longer sometimes drop weapons that have nuclear winter mods as loot. Scorched. Fixed an issue causing more boss Scorched to spawn on top of Thunder Mountain power plant than intended. Wendigo Colossus. Oh, I've never seen one of these, I don't think. Or maybe I have. Fixed an issue that could cause the Wendigo Colossus to suddenly stop taking damage. Then we got challenges. This is a big update. Daily. Lose Mind Foundation and Crater now have locations that are considered subterranean from challenge levels, like level up in caves and mines. Exploit. Addressed an exploit that could allow players to complete certain tadpole and possum challenges repeatedly for rewards. Social. The Claim Different Workshops challenge no longer requires the Spruce Knob Workshop, and the number of workshops needed to complete the challenge has been reduced from 20 to 18. Oh, how generous. The Complete Different Daily Quests now correctly appears in the World category after completing the Complete an Event while in a Group challenge. We've got items. Let me see how much we've got left after this. We've got loads of items, NPCs, performance and stability, quests and events. Alright, there's tons left. My voice can hold out. Armor. So we got items now. Secret Service chest armor can now be repaired beyond 100% condition using perk cards like Fix It Good. Addressed an armor exploit for weapons that used fusion cores as armor. Fixed several issues that could prevent weapons that use fusion cores as armor, like the Gatling laser, from firing correctly. Raider Skull gas masks now correctly remove other headwear when equipped. Fixed an issue that could prevent a character's body from rendering when wearing the communist militant hat. The Free Radicals mask is no longer a legendary item, which is now consistent with all other headwear. Fixed an issue allowing jetpack power armor mods. Mods can now only be applied to the torso. Backpacks now correctly appear while wearing the Mountain Scout outfit. The Settler Vigilante paint no longer removes rad resistance from T51 power armor. Removed references to Vault 94 when crafting Strangler Heart power armor. Fixed an issue that could cause another player to appear to be idle inside their power armor while they were actively using a power armor station. Corrected the name of the plan to craft Secret Service Under Armor and moved Secret Service Under Armor to be Under Armor category in the Armor workbench. Gauss shotgun mods now correctly require the Science Master 1 perk in order to craft them. Commander Daguerre's final quest now correctly awards a level 50 VATS unknown alien blaster to characters over level 50. Gatling guns now correctly display a fire rate of 20 in the Pip-Boy. Now we've got NPCs. Speaking with Commander Daguerre, immediately after fast travelling during her questline no longer sometimes prevents Emerson from visiting. Exiting and quickly re-entering dialogue with an NPC should no longer result in a notification stating this individual is busy. These are specific characters, so I'll read out these ones. Frida Medina no longer sometimes walks away during a conversation with a player. Jide no longer clips into the stairs in front of the Wayward. Purveyor Murger, fixed an issue that could prevent players from interacting with the Purveyor in first-person view. Random encounters. The settler that shoots at a possum during a random encounter no longer always spawns at level 1. Smiley. If a player has purchased all of Smiley's gold bullion in a week, he will no longer continue to ask if you're interested in buying more. That'd be annoying. So we got performance and stability. Server stability. Fixed a number of issues that could result in a server crash during normal gameplay. Fixed a stability issue caused by large stacks of inventory items. Addressed a server crash that could occur when updating players' quest targets. Fixed a server crash that could occur while playing in a private world. Fixed an issue that could cause a server crash in nuclear winter. Client stability. Addressed an issue that could result in a client crash during normal gameplay. Fixed a rare issue that could result in an infinite loading screen and a crash when loading into a world from the main menu. Fixed a crash that could occur when opening the perk card pack. Fixed a crash that could occur on Xbox One when building in a camp. God, there's loads of crashes apparently. I've had like no crashes playing this game. It's really strange. Maybe a few, but I don't remember them anyway. Quests and events. All that glitters. Fixed an issue that prevents the clear out the security forces objective from completing correctly. Ally quests. Quest markers no longer fail to reappear after logging out and back in while in the middle of an ally quest. Fixed an issue that could result in duplicate ally quest items remaining in the world without quest markers for the player logged off, or after the player logged off. Thicker than water. Fixed an issue that could prevent the player from receiving the thicker than water quest after completing An Eagle Flies Free. Narrow escape. Beckett no longer appears in Rolling Labour Camp when the quest is not running. Thicker than water. Let's keep those together. Animations. Beckett now correctly faces the player when speaking to them during scenes with the Claw. Fixed an issue that could allow a player to enter Watago Civic Center through a locked door. Addressed an instancing issue that could occur when progressing this quest while on a team. So all those were about thicker than water. The universe conspires. This is an issue that could prevent Emerson from visiting and block progression when attempting to turn in the quest to Commander Daguerre. I'm not sure how you say it, sorry. An ounce of preservation. Moving the T-type fuse from Greg's mine supply to the Charleston train yard so it is easier to find. Back on the beat. Addressed an issue that could prevent this public event from starting. Buried treasure. Fixed an issue that could block progression after interacting with the intercom as the raiding party enters the security room. Now we got 2 exploits. Addressed a reputation exploit affecting a conversation with Meg. Addressed an exploit that could allow players to complete the Vital Equipment daily quest multiple times per day. From Russia with Lev. Fixed multiple discrepancies between Lev's subtitles and dialogue. Fun and games. Backing out of a conversation after asking Rara to enter the power armor room no longer causes her to become unresponsive. Rara no longer becomes unresponsive after destroying the Protectrons she spawns. The security bot in Gafton Steel Underground can no longer be damaged while it is still in the fabricator and will no longer exit the fabricator early. Rara will no longer path to nearby. Alright, oh yeah, okay, get it. Path is in her coding. Path to nearby Protectron corpses instead of entering the first vent. The follow Rara objective no longer persists after finding and collecting Boonaboon, a terminal in Grafton Steel Underground that was previously unhackable can now be hacked correctly. Heart of the Enemy. The lockpicking skill requirement for door between the automated research program and the reactor has been reduced from 1 to 0, so that the quest is easier to complete for players who are missing lockpicking card perks or perk cards. Overseer, Overseen. The Overseer will now exit combat and move towards the player when she is too far away. Project Paradise. Fixed an issue that could sometimes prevent Project Paradise from completing after killing the Alpha Predator. That's a pretty cool name. Random Encounters. Fixed an issue that prevented players from receiving loot during a random encounter with a settler apprentice after selecting Raider-themed dialogue options. Safe for Work. Players are no longer required to pick the lock on the medical center creator to obtain parole tape number 4. Secrets revealed. Duchess no longer speaks her post-Vault 74 raid dialogue before the player has completed Secrets Revealed. After progressing the Resolve the Situation with Johnny objective, the player's conversation with him will now end correctly. The Vault 79 elevator code objective now reappears correctly when returning to the elevator. Fixed an issue that could cause team members to be moved outside the Appalachia to the team leader entering the elevator to the Gold Operations Center. I read that correct, that felt weird as I said it. Siding with Crater. Meg no longer forces the player in if they back out before deciding whether to start with the Raiders. Side with the Raiders. Strange Bedfellows. Acquiring the photo of Rosalind's memorial prematurely no longer blocks progression during Strange Bedfellows. Quest items obtained during Strange Bedfellows are now correctly removed after completing the quest. Add a new objective directing players to complete the prerequisite quest Signal Strength before progressing to Strange Bedfellows. Strength in numbers. Polly's head now correctly deals damage in VATS. It's a fucking shit weapon, I hated that. And deals increased damage based on how many times it has been charged. Well, that would have been helpful and I had to do it. The elusive Crane. Mort no longer appears to be standing idle during a scene with Roper in the Wayward. Fixed an issue that could cause the Find Crane's treasure objective to persist in the Pip-Boy's quest description. The Old Western Shuffle. The dud explosive collar is now correctly removed from player models after completing the quest. The new arrivals, so these are going reverse. The quest tracker no longer displays to talk to the Overseer objectives under certain conditions. Right, that is all the quests. Sound effects. The Stanley skin for Grognak's axe no longer plays its sound effect twice when equipped, or when swinging between first and third person. Switching, sorry, not swinging. Repeatedly entering and exiting a gold press machine no longer causes it to play multiple overlapping sound effects. User interface. Controls. Opening the Pip-Boy while attempting to fast travel during combat no longer sometimes causes control to become unresponsive. Crosshairs. Now correctly change to an open square when pressed over passing over placed items that the player can interact with or pick up. Fanfare. Treasury Note. Treasury notes no longer play legendary item fanfare when removed from the stash. The password field is now cleared correctly, after entering an incorrect password while attempting to link a Bethesda.net account to Fallout 76. Fixed several issues that could cause the favorite menu to suddenly appear while emotes menu was open. Equipping headwear by holding the action button no longer generates an error message stating unable to equip them item. Now my eyes are going. I've been reading for half an hour. Fucking hell. Pip-Boy. The item stats card no longer persists when switching to an empty tab in the Pip-Boy. Press and hold. Holding the action button to equip, learn or consume an item in the world now works more consistently. We've got a few quests here. Daily quests. The player... the player has rejected in the Pip-Boy no longer automatically reappear after logging on out and back in. Fixed an issue causing placeholder text to appear when viewing miscellaneous quests on the map. Reclamation Day no longer disappears from the completed screen in the Pip-Boy main quest tab. Sort. The spoils sorting option now correctly organizes aid items to their remaining condition. Tag for search. The magnifying glass icon now appears correctly on junk items in the world that contain components the player has tagged for search. Players can now inspect items when trading with other players. Stacks of US government supply requisition holotapes or technical data no longer sometimes disappear after being assigned to a vending machine. Workbenches. Radio vacuum tube preview images no longer extend beyond the edge of the screen in the Tinkerer's workbench. So we've got World, and then we've got Nuclear Winter, then the update notes are finally over. Cranberry Bog. The Wendigo Colossus no longer gets stuck in the trenches in Cranberry Bog. Forest. The Wendigo Colossus no longer gets stuck in the guardrails in the road near Slockham's Joe. Fixed a terrain issue that could cause players to appear to float in front of Lacey and Isla outside Vault 76. Salvage Divide. The basement door in the mountainside bed and breakfast no longer locks itself if the player leaves the area and returns. Settlements. Yaoguais and Scorched no longer spawn in NPC settlements like the Crater Foundation or Big Bend Tunnel East. Toxic Valley removes a non-functional hatch door from the Clarksburg Pharmacy. NPCs corrected pathing issues for several NPCs that can be found in the world. And then Nuclear Winter bug fixes. The final bits now, so we got Camp. Updated the list of buildable and non-buildable atomic shop objects in Nuclear Winter. Removed a non-functional activator from the scrap box when it is built in Nuclear Winter. Localization. Restored missing characters on the Nuclear Winter map voting screen in the Japanese version of the game. Perk packs. Removed Nuclear Winter perk card packs from adventure mode quests that were awarding them as currency. Let me read that one again. Removed Nuclear Winter perk card packs from adventure mode quests that were awarding them as currency. Alright then, so they were given packs when they weren't supposed to, apparently. Right, that is it. That was one colossal patch note there. Oh, patch notes. So, you know, if that was in any way helpful, please leave a like. My aching throat would very much appreciate it. Take care and have a great day. Check me out on Twitch. I stream on there most days between 5 and 8 o'clock. I'd love to see you there. Have a great chat about games, movies, what I'm playing, whatever's on your mind really. Take care and have a great day. Bye now. thank you so much for watching this, and I hope it helped. I think I said that, but I'll say it again. Cheers.